About 2.5 minutes here in the first. Halliburton drives in. And finished off by Halliburton.
When he wants to, Halliburton can get to the hoop. Well, he is tough to slow down.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Mobley with the block. Here's Mitchell. Nembhard grabs the board.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And it's good for two.
An effortless finish from Halliburton. The defense has to be more aware down low.
Here's Mitchell. Following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Here's Turner. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Cavaliers leading. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Here's Mitchell. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Man, that came out of nowhere. Mitchell is making plays right now.
Bounce pass, Nembhard. Stolen by Mitchell. Mobley with it. Now guarded by Siakam. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. But giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Mobley looking it over. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Now, here's Toppin. From past the arc. Jerome with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Mobley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mobley's got 6.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
Siakam with it. Guarded now by Okoro. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Pacers substitution. Walker. Tyrese Halliburton.
On the wing, Walker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Mathurin. Here's Toppin. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And that one's good. Hunter.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Pass to Jerome. Mobley outside. Shoots over Toppin. Mobley misses.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
Yes, that goes in. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Pass to Toppin. Walker with it. And no good. Hunter with some nice defense. On the wing, Green. Driving inside.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Off target from three-point range.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. And Cleveland making a change here. For Cleveland, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Halliburton outside. Halliburton on the wing. Mobley outside. Pass to Jerome. Over Halliburton. And that one is good from Jerome. Jerome's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Hunter no good. Pacers trailed by 10. Here's Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. He drains the quick shot. Mathurin's got 4 this quarter.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Hunter the screen. Here's Mobley. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Walker with the rebound. And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 10. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Cans it from downtown. 7 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
No, it's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Mobley up top. 8 points for him. Garland, no good. Pacers trailed by 7. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. 1:57 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Neesmith. Turner with the screen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Cleveland leading by 5. Mitchell looking it over. Hunter the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Wade outside. Pass to Hunter. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He won. To make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Here's Nembhard, still without a basket. It's stolen by Allen. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Strus. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 7. Nembhard with it. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Pacers getting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And the technical free throw is good. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. And that one is good.
Man, he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Mobley outside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Pacers trail by 6. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Mathurin. From deep. It's good from long range. Mathurin's got 10 points in the game.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Mathurin understanding how to capitalize with that handle. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Mathurin. He gets it in there. He's got 12.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. On the wing, Mitchell. Fires the 3. Again, Mitchell missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
3 points.
High IQ play by Halliburton, breaking down the defense with a pick and creating for himself.
Mobley outside. Pass to Strus. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. That one's off. He's made 5 and missed 3 now. Here's Indiana. In the corner, it's Nesmith. Siakam, right side. Halliburton outside. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, Turner in position. Here's Garland. He's got 6. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. To the wing on the left. Here's Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana leading. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Turner with the screen. Here's Siakam. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Siakam's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers. Here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick and roll game, and he's improved his distance from three. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think D. Wade with a better jumper.
And once Halliburton hits his stride, there's just very little you can do defensively, proving how dominant he can be.
Cleveland moving it around. Mobley wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mobley's got 13.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
And he recovers it. Back to Halliburton. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. And so he hits the technical free throw. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Get loud and let them hear it. It's time for some Pacers. Number 00, Benedict Mathurin.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Mathurin for three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell driving to the basket. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And look, you can't blink when you are guarding Mitchell. That man will go by you in a heartbeat.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. And a wide open look for Siakam. Buries it from three-point range. Siakam's got 5 points now this quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mobley outside. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Cleveland shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Nembhard. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And here is Garland. He's got 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
In the corner, it's Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hunter. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Hunter's got his second bucket.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Turner with it. Guarded by Hunter. Outside Mathurin. This one for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. And the shot goes in.
And this game belongs to Mobley so far. Just doing it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Garland. To the inside. Mitchell. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Halliburton outside. Latrey gets it to go from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 15 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
screen by Allen. Here's Mobley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts that a power forward could ask for.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. McConnell with it, guarded by Hunter. And McConnell gets it to go.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Here's Mobley, and stolen by Siakam. And they're on the break. Stolen by Okoro. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Mobley, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Mathurin for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. 15 points in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Walker. All alone. Jerome with the rebound.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now, here's Toppin. Halliburton for 3. Here's Walker. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Walker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers.
The motor of Walker, keeping the possession alive, fighting for those points.
Now, Garland. Pass to Jerome. Lock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
So both teams changing it up here. He's perfect from the line this time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Halliburton outside for the 3. Here's Toppin. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 6.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Mobley outside. Here's Hunter. The kick out to Mobley. Walker with the rebound. Pacers leading by 6. Halliburton in the corner. Launches a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Halliburton's got 11 in the second half. Pass to Mobley. Now Hunter. Walker with the rebound. Outside Mathurin. Now Halliburton. Back to Mathurin. Lets the 3 fly. He doesn't hit that one. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Halliburton with the steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Nembhard's shot is good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run. Now. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Halliburton, that's good.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
Cleveland moving the ball around. That's good by Mitchell.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Siakam for three. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Here's Mitchell. There's the triple. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field. You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Here's Nemar. To come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. On the wing, Mitchell. Shoots the three. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They're leading by 8. And good that time. Halliburton's got 17 points here in the second half.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Indiana.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Tries the spin move. Halliburton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sinks the three-pointer. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so for Richard Jefferson.
This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And the highlight of this game could be the matchup at the 5 spot, Clark.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got two bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
Now here's Murray. Screen by Gordon. Floats one up. Another shot. And he sinks the layup.
Well, you know what I like to say, persistence pays, and with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call. Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Towns can't get it to go.
You know, how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's Brunson. Finished off the break.
And lightning quick there. I mean, Jalen Brunson out on the break. A thing to watch.
And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
6 to shoot. To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Gordon outside. Now here's Jokic. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Now let's find out what head coach David Adelman had to say. Allie LaForce.
And he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 4-point game. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Gordon with it. He's covered by Hart. 5 on the clock. Gordon can't hit. New York leading by 4. And Bridges, here we go. Good work defensively by Gordon. And here's Denver. Here's Brown. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Nuggets trail by 5. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Murray. And it's good for 2.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Here's Brunson outside. Knocks down the triple. Brunson's got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Screen by Gordon. Outside Murray. The 3. Hits the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Murray has that spirit of, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
Pass to Achua. Back to Brunson. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And here's Denver. They trail by 3. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Murray, no good.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Back to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
Westbrook taking his time here. And here's Gordon from the arc. Achua with the rebound. New York leading by 6. To the inside. Here's Towns. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Jokic. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Hart. Brunson up top. Back to Hart. There's the triple. They get it again. And the basket by Towns. Towns has gotten his second bucket.
throwing that weight around. Towns with 2 bonus points there.
Pass to Gordon. And stolen by Bridges. Here we go, all alone. Here's Achua. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Towns, right side. 2 on the clock. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Towns has got 6 points. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. New York out in front. They lead by 12. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Knicks leading by 12. Well, Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, B.A. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too. This is a growing trend in the league as I see it.
A nice shot by Watson.
That right there, that's what their goal is. Get high-quality looks.
Pass to McBride. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And Westbrook draws the double. Here's Strawler. Screen by Watson. Back to Westbrook. Outside Watson. Clock at 6. Offline with a 3. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Westbrook with it, and it's Payne picking him up. And he makes it.
Boy, this is Westbrook at his absolute best. Attacking, getting into the lane, and finishing in style.
Outside Payne. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And the Nuggets call time here. One topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion. But I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Westbrook. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Westbrook's gotten 4 this quarter.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact. So he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
And that one, good. Bridges has got 7.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Saric outside. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. The Knicks pull it in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Now McBride. He takes it in. And he jams it home with authority.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Achua. Westbrook with the rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
On the wing, Porter. Drains the triple. Porter's got his second basket of the game.
A true sniper from long range, Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Both teams deciding to change it up. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Brunson, good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Outside Murray.
2 minutes remaining.
Three-pointer. And another 3 for Denver.
At his most explosive, Murray is a wrecking ball. And the way he's going tonight, he might just knock this entire building down.
.144 left to play in the half. And here's Brunson. 9 points in the game. Drives to the hoop. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
Here's Westbrook. Up and in on the layup. Westbrook's got 6 points.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Brunson surveys. It's Brunson working inside.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
Screen by Watson. Murray for 3. Achua with the rebound. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Leading by 12. It's good.
And though he has a scorer's mindset, Brunson willing to make the next pass.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's the break. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second. Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
So both teams changing it up here. And so Westbrook nails both of them. 9 seconds left in the first half. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And so it's the New York Knicks going into the break up 12. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be back in a moment. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Knicks leading by 12. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Murray's shot is good. Stolen by Jokic. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. Shot is good by Gordon.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for 1.
That free throw good from Brunson. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. Both free throws good from Brunson. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Murray with it. He's got 14. Going inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Towns, right side. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. The 11-footer. Misses off the left iron. Nuggets trail by 11. To the paint. Here's Jokic. The big man, Jokic.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
Outside Brunson. Fires in the triple. Brunson's got 6 here in the quarter.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
The drive by Murray. And it's New York with a rebound. Pass to Anunoby. Towns, right side. That one no good. Good D by Jokic. Here's Brown. And here's Gordon. He's covered by Hart. Back to Murray. Man, is there a guy more fit to run that 2023 team than Murray?
I don't think so, Brian. I mean, think about what Murray did. After coming off an ACL injury, he leads them to the finals along with Jokic and the rest of his teammates, and he went off in every playoff series. Tough shots, clutch shots, timely shots. Incredible stuff by Jamal Murray.
Outside Brunson. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Murray from outside. And again, it's Denver missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Jokic with the ball for Denver. A 12-point game. Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Hart with the defensive effort. Now here's Brunson. Inside. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
And the basket by Jokic.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And here's Brunson from the arc. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Nuggets trail by 12. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's the break. Up the floor. And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it. The Knicks making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
1:27 left in the third quarter. Now Murray. He's got 18. Softly drops in the floater. Murray's got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's super hard to guard, is Jamal Murray, because he's got all the shots, including recognizing when to use the floater.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Knicks leading by 10. Here's Brunson. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
What a nice combination of ball and body control by Jokic that time.
Here's Brunson outside. Here's Achua. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson with contact. Brunson gets it to go.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Out to Bridges. Outside Robinson. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Robinson's got his first basket.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
And here's Porter outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. New York out in front, up by 12. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. You have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Pass to Towns. Screen by Robinson. Towns down low. Left side Payne. And a miss there on the triple. Nuggets trail by 10. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Miles McBride picks one up.
Love the aggressiveness from Westbrook to fight through some contact there on the shot.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside. And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Pass to Brown. The three is up. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks leading by 12. Outside Payne. Jacks up a three. He drops it from range.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So both teams making some changes here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And Anunoby gets it to go.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. Gordon, left side. Pass to Porter. Over to the left wing. Here's Brown. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Anunoby for three. On target from range. Anunoby's got 6 in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
New York leading by 14. Outside Brunson. High arcing shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Brunson's got 14 points here in the second half.
Such a strong floater game. Just another part of Brunson's expanding arsenal.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. And the Knicks another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Towns on a screen. Brunson on the drive. Counted.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
One shot.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They're losing by 19. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
They need to rethink their approach defensively. He's shown no signs of stopping.
A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter. Murray with it. Towns covering. Jokic. And a nice finish on the layup.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Pass to Towns. Outside Brunson. Towns on a screen. Over Jokic. Count the basket. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Knicks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jalen Brunson.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
And Brunson, here we go. Second chance effort. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Brunson, no good on the free throw. Westbrook left side. Najee sets a screen. And again, Denver with a three. Here's Brunson. Down low. Here's Achua. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And it's Watson missing. Outside McBride. Outside Brunson. Good on the bucket. And he commits the intentional foul.
Man, you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
At the line for two.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark